It's the 30th of May 2015, and I'm on the way to South Plein. Me and two friends and some other people are going on a bus trip to Germany. Just across the border from the Netherlands into Germany, we are going to Wesel. That's one city, and then we'll go to Essen. Both cities are near Düsseldorf. Well, it's around 6:50 a.m. at the moment here in the Netherlands. So most people are still sleeping. It's also Saturday. So some people had a crazy night yesterday on Friday night. So now they have a hangover. And some will get a hangover tomorrow. Well, dear Christians, you cannot afford it to allow people that don't want God to have domination over you. Now hear me clearly. If you have a problem with your car and you don't know what's going on with your car, then you go to a car mechanic. Even if the car mechanic is an unbeliever, on the superficial level, he has good knowledge about cars, so he can help you with your car. So I'm not saying that if you, for example, have problems with your lights in your home, that you cannot call someone. You cannot hire a company that specializes in electronics to help you. Or I'm not talking about that. You see, I'm talking about people that are close to you, people that can have an influence upon you. You cannot tolerate, and it should not tolerate, people who don't want God, who don't want the Lord Jesus Christ, who don't want any correction. People who don't want to acknowledge objective reality. People who don't want to give up their negativity. Such people should never have influence upon you. Because, listen to this. When God called Abraham, right? Abraham was 75 years old. He was not a teenage dude at the time. Abraham's father was into the goddess worship. Abraham's father was good friends with Nimrod. So Abraham's family was completely pagan. They were worshipping false gods, they were sacrificing babies, they were involved in all kinds of dirty orgies. So those people, they were wicked. And if you read other historical sources, Abraham's life was endangered often by Nimrod and his own father. However, Abraham had faith in the Lord. So when Abraham was 75 years old, God told him to remove himself from his family, his relatives, and to follow God to a country that God will give him and his descendants. Abraham did not have a church. Abraham did not have some social organization. Abraham did not have any witch doctor or clairvoyant. Abraham just had the promise of the Most High, and Abraham acted upon it. You see? And that's how you should be also. Now, get me right here. If you are at a job, you see, and God did not give you any instructions for leaving that job, I would recommend you stay at a job. If you have certain people in your life that are unsaved, but they don't form any immediate threats towards you, okay, then you can leave them there. Okay? You see, as long as it depends upon you, you live at peace with someone else. But remember, you cannot be at peace with everyone. Some people just will not accept it, that God is God. Some people just will not accept that you are free. Some people will just not accept that they have no control upon you, that they cannot manage you. Some people just will not accept that they are not absolute, that their yes is not an absolute yes and their no is not an absolute no, because that's what many people want over you. They want divine sovereignty upon you. They want divine sovereignty upon everyone else. And it doesn't happen. It can't. you will be shocked. I'm not talking about my life now. This is something I observe with many others. And if you've lived for a while on earth, many of you are much older than me, you might have seen that there are many people who just want to, people are really fighting to get a narcissistic advantage over you. Really. I'm not just talking about narcissistic parents, narcissistic siblings. I'm also talking about narcissistic co-workers, narcissistic church members. Really, folks. If someone is not a direct threat to you, there's no need to take action towards them. But the moment you realize that someone is enforcing a narcissistic advantage upon you, take action.